What up, what up, what up? What up, plus babies? How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you all are learning new things, becoming who you want to be, unbecoming who you don't want to be, and just doing all things that are right for you. Hope everything's just been positive in that aspect. I was jumping on here because um, I was getting ready, I was watching something, and then I guess I got triggered by what I was watching. And um, then I was like, no, because it's not really a trigger, but it is a trigger. Um, it's more of just like a wow, really? Like, so what I'm saying, what I'm talking about is, y'all know how the last couple of years, the whole Ozempic and the GLP-1s or whatever the hell they're called have really been on the rise, right? You know, you got Serena Williams campaigning for it. You got that. You got Rebel Wilson campaigning for it. And you got a host of all of other celebrities and people and whatnot. You know, you got these we go Danielle Brooks from Orange is the New Black. I think that's her name. And she's a spokesperson for it. And they got all these Wegovy or whatever they call it, um, commercials going on and things like that. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, there is a reason why this Ozempic shit is like just in our face. There's a reason, right? And I'm like, why? What is it? And then I look around and I'm like, there are people that I never thought would have been fluffy, round, big, whatever you want to call it. And they just are. And I look around and it's in men, it's in women. Um, and it's like, damn, is everybody becoming big bags, and you see a lot of it. But then it's like you see what's on social media. They are literally glorifying big bag obesity, all of that. They're glorifying it. Y'all know what I'm talking about too, because y'all see those videos. You see the videos of people eating in their car, just being nasty, disgusting with the meals they eat, and they go home with them greasy ass Chipotle bags, and they're just doing absolutely disgusting shit because people are in the comments saying, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I like it. Like, what? And I felt like something like this was gonna happen because I was like, either the car companies are gonna come up, like the car industry gonna come up because everybody named mama want a car now just to sit in and eat it, or restaurants go, some I knew something was going. There's always a supply and demand in something, right? There's always a cause and effect in something, right? So I'm thinking of that. I never would have thought that um, people being big bags and just being greedy and being gluttons would make the pharmaceutical company richer, richer, richer. And it's simply because Americans are gluttons. They're greedy. They're blind at that. There's no common sense in the square footage of the skull that they have, like the brain that they have, like the foundation is crushed or something like. And so the overseers, and that's what I call, y'all know, I call the government and everybody, people think they empire, I call them overseers because that's what the fuck they are. But they see this, and then their wheels get to turn, and they try to find ways to make money. And so now they're pulling out this Ozempic. Now Ozempic isn't old; it's been around. Um, One thing I don't think a lot of people know is that Ozempic is not just treated for weight loss; it's treated for a host of other things. So be careful if you do decide to go down that road. Be careful because I'm pretty sure people that are going on Ozempic are having other healthcare problems. other health issues that they're not telling you about right now. We're gonna learn about it later when you hear all these sob stories later. Oh, I did Ozempic, but I went through this and I went through that and I did this and I did that. Yeah, those celebrities ain't gonna tell you because they get paid to not tell you the shit. They just, So, um, so I'm looking and I'm like, there's a lot of like people just have gotten large. Like I'm talking about big, tall, skinny dudes I've seen now. Their bellies and weight gains and chubby and up, and I'm just like, no, what is happening? And we all know that another part of that is the food that we are consuming from these grocery stores and things like that. No food in America is good unless you're growing it yourself. We understand that now. The grocery store is not for us. So I don't even know why the hell we get upset. That's another thing. Niggas is mad because grocery prices are high, but then at the same time complain about how the groceries is killing them. You see what I mean by there's no common sense? Um, and the overseers don't give a fuck about none of that because they know that y'all gonna complain, but y'all still gonna take what y'all got. Y'all not gonna do nothing about it. So, they gonna keep doing what they want to do. And so they see all this big bakery, and then they're like, so, and they need a big bakery because eventually they're going to want to unbake those backs. What can we do to have at their aid? And it's this damn Ozempic and these damn weight loss pills. Now, normally I would feel like the people did that, which they could have did because they modify these foods, they pump stuff in it, they take stuff out. The other day I learned that orange is not really an orange. And that shit was fucking mind blowing to me. They said that oranges are actually green. They are green. They are not orange. Now, I don't know how true that is because people on TikTok let a lie and make up shit. And it be seeming like the liars are the ones that are always showcased and everybody goes for that. But allegedly an orange is really green. And somehow Americans got a hold of it and did some Americanized shit to it. And now it's an orange. But, you know, my thing is just be careful when your body is going through something, even if it's a cold. Like I just got done with having a cold, right? Now, one time that I used medicine for this cold. Why? Because I know those man-made medicines for colds aren't real. They're placebos. They're full of sugar. That's all it is. It's just sugar. It does nothing. And the only reason why people think that those man-made medications when y'all sick do something is because it's literally a mind fuck. It's a mind game. If you watch some commercials are nothing more than mind games, mind fucks. They entice you. And so you see these commercials and you're like, oh, I'm going to get some of that next time I'm sick. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that. And you take that medicine, you don't never feel better. You just think you do. It's a placebo. You don't feel better. That medicine ain't doing shit for you, child. It ain't doing shit for you. But what will do something for you is if you got a cold, take every so often, just like you do with the man-made medication. You take a teaspoon or a tablespoon, however big you are. I don't know how it works for you. Of honey, just honey. Swallow that down like it's some medicine. And then you take a shot or two of lemon, like actually cut a lemon and suck a lemon wedge. That lemon wedge is gonna open you up. First of all, it's gonna open you up, and then it's gonna help you. It's gonna help loosen all that mucus and shit that's sitting in your chest. So you can help cough it up. And as you're coughing all that up, that honey is coating your throat. You don't need no motherfucking Robitussin. You don't need no motherfucking Dayquil, NyQuil, Shift Shield. You don't need none of that junk because it's junk. That's what it is. All that shit that's on that shelf at the pharmacy is junk. And it's crazy because people will run with the junk and say the junk work faster when it don't work at all. And say that all the natural healing and the holistic healing is too slow. Oh, that's too slow. It don't work fast enough. Baby, I got sick on Tuesday. I was done by Thursday. Everything was coming out by Thursday, and all I did was suck on some lemons, and I basically swallowed. Look at how I'm talking. Anyway, I had me some lemons and I had me some honey, and that's how I beat my cold. I didn't go to nobody drugstore and buy no $15 bottle of medicine. And that's another thing. The medicine is damn near $20 a bottle for some damn medicine. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I also feel like if people really look at what's happening, and you know how you see it, you go in them stores and you see the prices, they're they're yiking. Wouldn't that make you want to start looking at alternative ways to take care of you, alternative ways to eat? You don't have to go in them stores and buy none of that shit. No one's making you. Not even the overseers are making us go in there and buy that shit. No one ever said that we couldn't have our own shit. No one ever said you couldn't grow your own shit. No one ever said you couldn't make your own medicine. Americans just believe that they gotta buy shit that's put in front of them. They have to do that. You don't have to do that. No one's saying you have to. You just want to because you think that you need to do. And that's the problem. You're thinking of what someone else is saying instead of thinking for yourself. And this is why I feel like a lot of Americans complain about every fucking thing they have. I'm so sick of hearing about the complaints too. The complaining needs to stop. If you're not going to do anything about it, stop complaining, stop talking about it, don't say nothing. Because the complaining and all of that, that just it spreads fear, it spreads anxiety, it spreads anger, it spreads questions, it spreads ignorance, it spreads a lot of shit, and it doesn't help get things to the next level or make things better. um so really, it, like I said, like the common sense thing, we need to learn how to, a lot of people need to learn how to think for themselves. And it's crazy because people get up and work hard at a job, but you won't work hard to, you know, keep your body in line, or work hard to even think about it or even do so. You know, you got all these people that fake like they in the gym. I'm in the gym, I'm healthy, I'm in. Going to the gym is just part of keeping your body healthy. Just because you go to the gym 5 times a week don't mean you healthy at all. You know, a lot of people don't even go to the doctor. I mean, you can go to the gym all you want, but what if something wrong with your liver, or or your pancreas, or something? Something of that sort. Just because you go to the gym don't mean you're healthy. People go to the gym, fall over all the time, cardiac arrest. You know, all the time. So going to the gym doesn't mean that you're healthy. It just means that yes, you're taking care of yourself. But at the same time, there's a few more steps that you got to take in order to keep a healthy body. But it's a balance. Everything is a balance, and that's the thing. A lot of people ride on just one side. It's kind of like a car. They got that donut on it, so it's a little wonky, and it's like, why would you want to ride around like that? And then it's like you got the resources to fix it, but you still want to ride around like that, like. Um, but yeah, that's all I had to say. I know I kind of rambled, but I just wanted to share. That's what I'm seeing in the people's society. I don't know what y'all seeing. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel, but I just had to share that. I don't know who else is feeling that, seeing that, or thinking that, but all I know is the complaining has to stop, and you know, do what you feel, not what you feel society wants you to do. Because if you look around, society don't even know what the fuck it's doing. All right, y'all.